All right. God, Ben.
That's going to be so hard not to. Okay.
Should we address the fact that we're in a different position now?
Nah.
Okay. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Tanner.
Have you ever seen the movie Pooh's Heffalump movie?
Let's reel it in.
So this is a movie that you like, huh?
Tanner, how did it feel to be a 24-year-old man watching Pooh's Heffalump movie?
It sucked. It honestly was not a good time.
I know I was being kind of mean when I chose it, but that's kind of why I chose it.
So we'll get into it a little bit, but this is a movie you liked, huh?
I loved this movie as a kid.
Interesting. All right. Why?
That's a fair question. We'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into it.
Do you have our drinks for the day?
I do have our drinks for the day.
We usually celebrate with the drinks.
So we like to spice it up, you know. We like to get something different every time. I got a notification.
It says you have overdrawn your account. No, I'm just kidding.
Shoot. Your
It's
credit
with these
card
drinks.
is
Okay. Yeah. Tell me.
credit card. All right, so we like to change it up a little bit, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah. I mean, we did do Pooh's Heffalump movie.
yeah.
so.
This is a very kiddie movie, so I thought it'd only be fitting if I got us juices, children juices.
Kids movie. Okay.
So
Kids juices. Capri Sun.
I have a question for you. Do you want Minnie Mouse race car or Mickey Mouse race car juice boxes?
Where the heck did you get that?
They leapt out at me at the local speedway. Look at these; they're so cute.
Yeah, I'll take one. What are the flavors?
This is tropical fruit medley. Minnie is, and then Mickey is fruit fusion. Looks like this one has
Both of them
carrots
sound
in
like
it.
the same. What? Oh.
Minnie, here you can have Mickey then.
Okay.
I'll try the carrots.
Now, how in the heck?
It's like
Let us know in the comments. Have you ever had this before? And
see,
why?
it's a twist cap, but there's a straw.
How the heck do you do it?
Oh,
How do you
okay.
do this? How do you do
Okay,
it?
you take off the lid first,
All right.
and then you peel back the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show where we open our drinks.
Open our drinks.
Yeah, let's
Like,
just
we
leave
can-
it there.
We
let's
can.
let's leave that there the
we
whole
can,
time.
We can keep these though. Look at this. This
All
is
right.
like a collectible item.
Yeah, for sure. Where'd you get these?
The local speedway.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. All right.
Oh my gosh, this is rough.
So Minnie Mouse's drink is tropical fruit medley with apple, carrot, beet juice. I thought it said beef juice. I was gonna hurl from a concentrate with natural flavor.
I can't believe you got this.
It smells really
Good
good.
to Grow is the name of the brand.
It does smell really good.
Okay, what's mine is fruit punch flavored juice beverage with other natural. Where'd
Say
you find the
fruit-
flavors at?
Fruit fudge.
Fruit punch. Where'd you find the flavors at?
I didn't look at the flavors. I just chose the ones based off. I just chose Mickey and Minnie. But
you just read them.
yeah. Oh, under the name.
Okay, because that's what mine said was fruit punch flavored juice beverage. Okay.
Right, well, hey, let's,
So
let's,
do we twist it open or is it already?
I think
open,
I think it's you just sip it. I don't know why that feels wrong.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like much. Here, try mine. COVID's
Try
kinda,
mine.
It's okay.
I'm all good.
Yours has more flavor than mine.
Yours tastes like water.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine tastes very like nothing. Okay,
Okay.
I'll take it
That's
back.
that. All right. I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
refreshing.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah. Thank you. Good to grow. Number 2. Good
Mickey
to grow.
Mouse.
So as a 24-year-old man.
As a 24-year-old man, on a Thursday morning,
Mm-hmm.
watching this movie, I'm at a loss for words. This movie is.
It couldn't have been
so-
worse than what happened to me.
Okay, for you.
Oh yeah. There's a story involved.
We'll
But
get into it.
yeah, for
All right.
sure. Go for it. Go for yours.
So, okay, I'll save this for the now and for the then and now part.
We're
Okay.
just saving so much stuff for later. We're not saying anything.
Yeah.
We'll say that later.
No, just just be quiet. Okay. So, Pooh's Heffalump movie. This is the movie that you picked last week
Yes, sir.
that I now have to talk about.
Yes, sir.
So, a little bit about the movie. It's a rated G for
Good time.
God. What is this? It came out in 2005. I have actually never seen anything Pooh Bear related. I know Pooh Bear and Tiglet.
What? Piglet and Tigger. Tiglet.
That's Exhibit
man.
A, right there.
Yeah.
I
think you make sure they're facing the.
Yeah, and so that's just an indication of how much I haven't seen these kind of shows and stuff. There's that for you. So for me to talk about a movie and people like actual like characters like that I've never watched before, I was kind of like,
seen Winnie the Pooh.
is that a show? Is it a movie? Is it a book?
Yes.
What is it?
It's all the above. I mean, it's a movie. I know it is a movie, but it's based off a book.
Well, I've never seen the movie. I didn't know what the movie was or the book.
Oh.
So I've never seen the movie or book or anything before. But I guess we'll get into this.
Dive right in.
Just dive right in.
Just dive right in.
Here's my summary for the movie Pooh's Heffalump movie. Ready?
Jerk.
All right. It's
The table can spin, so I keep pulling the mic farther away from Tanner or like up to his lips.
The audio's gonna suck. Sorry if I'm screaming in your ear. Ooh. All right, here we go. Ready? It's a beautiful day in the 100-acre wood. Quiet, relaxing. You could hear a pin drop by how much silence fills the air. Yeah. All of a sudden, Pooh and his friends are awakened by the sound of a trumpeting noise in the distance. Frantically, the gang run over to Rabbit's house to try to identify the noise. In the mix of this commotion, Roo, which I didn't know was a character until this movie.
Kanga and Little Roo. No? Okay.
Roo stumbles upon giant footprints in the strange creature that they are trying to identify. In a moment of realization, the gang discovered that this creature is a dreadfully dreaded Heffalump, which is a key word for an elephant.
Is it elephant backward? No, it's not. Okay.
Is it elephant? Yeah, race car backwards. It seems everyone but Roo is terrified of this realization, where hence Roo thinks it's quite cool that a Heffalump would stumble near the 100-acre wood. Using this fascination, I love my transition words that I use for this one. Using this fascination, Roo comes up with the idea to go on an adventure to capture this Heffalump. The team agree and start their adventure, but think it's best that little Mr. Roo stays behind. Yeah. Upset, Roo goes to bed, but wakes up and just leaves anyway. Pooh Rabbit. Oh, sorry, I just lost my train.
Pooh Rabbit.
Tiglet. Pooh Rabbit, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore set out to Heffalump Hollow. Oh my gosh, this.
You go so in depth with these.
I feel like I need to yeah, I really do. I feel like I need to go to speech therapy after this one, because oh my gosh, Heffalump Hollow, to capture a Heffalump by tea time. Roo is also found in the middle of Heffalump Hollow by himself. When Roo drops his rope into the nearby river, it appears that something has eaten his apples and cookies that was in his bag. Which made me really hungry when I watched that scene.
Which is what kids would pack if they were to run away from home. Apples and cookies.
Oh,
a little bit of,
I definitely would.
Healthy and sugar.
Healthy and sugar?
Healthy and sugar?
Both of them have sugar. So Roo seeks out what ate his snacks and finds a door that leads to a playful Heffalump who just wants to play tag. Roo successfully captures this playful Heffalump and is dragged into the woods by it. Meanwhile, we find Eeyore struggling to fit all he's packed into the small, narrow fence to Heffalump Hollow. Pooh and Piglet are lost, and Tigger and Rabbit are hiding or planning an ambush.
Yeah, they are.
Roo discovers that the trumpeting sound he hears the day previous was the sound of the Heffalump's mother calling him home. Apparently, Heffalumps get their call when they grow up, which is why this Heffalump... Oh, Heffalump. God, I hate that word.
Heffalump.
I feel like I'm like...
Heffalump.
I feel like I'm saying the word just lazily.
I'm a Heffalump. It's like a yawn.
Calling him home. Apparently, Heffalumps get their call when they grow up, which is why the Heffalump cannot make the trumpeting noise yet.
I once had a Heffalump removed from my arm.
Huh? We finally learned that this young and playful Heffalump's name is Heffridge Trumpeter Bumpet Heffalump IV. which I was pretty upset. I was going to be
Half-Ridge.
pretty upset if that was what I had to call him for the rest of the movie.
Just call him Lumpy, bro.
What would I just call him? Heffalump the Fourth?
Just Lumpy. His name is Lumpy.
So then, but everyone calls him Lumpy.
Yeah.
When Roo gets Lumpy to the fence, we learn that Lumpy was actually just as scared as to what's in the 100-acre woods as to what Roo, Pooh, and everyone else was to Heffalump Hollow.
Yeah.
After some convincing, Roo gets Lumpy to cross the fence. Back in Heffalump Hollow, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but Pooh and his friends all connect again. Roo and Lumpy have a food fight in the middle of a garden and splash each other with lake water. The two are becoming best friends.
Wow.
All right.
We stand shoulder to shoulder. We see eye to eye. We dive deep in the water. We jump. Take it away, Tanner. High in the sky. High. Go on.
When Pooh and the gang return
You seem
back,
very upset by
I didn't know the words. So I don't know if you noticed. Rook, I want to go on a little side tangent.
Please.
I hate musicals.
Me
When I heard
too.
that what you do?
I hate musicals, yeah.
Then why are you singing?
Because it's a cute song.
No. From this
I'm jumping
movie.
ahead, but there's no quotes in this movie. I just literally wrote the lyrics to the song.
I know. I only found like 3 quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like musicals.
I forgot it was a musical.
I'll watch like Grease, right?
Mhm.
I'll watch High School Musical, but if it's something that I feel like is just not needed, like Frozen, for example, I didn't feel like needed to be a musical. I felt like that could have been really good just by itself.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay, when Pooh and the gang return back without catching Heffalump, the group is astonished to see that Rabbit's garden is ruined and Pooh's honey is all over his house. I hate it when my honey's all over my house.
You hate to see it.
The gang tweak.
Well, they tweak it in the 100
When I wrote
Acre
that
Woods.
down, I freaking laughed. The gang starts tweaking and decide to
Rabbit's
make
always tweaking, though. Let's be honest.
the honey was bussing. No, I'm just kidding. Write that down.
Oh,
The gang.
write that down?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
The gang tweak and decide to make traps to capture the heffalumps that they think are invading the 100-acre wood. When Roo and Lumpy hear Lumpy's mom's trumpeting sound again, they decide it's best to return Lumpy back home in the Heffalump Hollow. While the boys are walking through the woods, Lumpy becomes more and more sad because he cannot find his mother anywhere. They decide to head back and ask Roo's mom what to do, while at the same time, Roo's mom gets caught in one of the Heffalump traps. When Lumpy and Roo find Roo's mom and Pooh and the gang.
Pooh in the gang.
Pooh and the gang.
Pooh in the gang?
I love that band, by the way.
Pooh in the gang.
The group gets startled and think that Lumpy has taken Roo hostage. They attack and set traps, which scares Lumpy as he runs back into the woods, leaving behind Roo and his friends.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last.
Didn't that scene just break your
I
heart?
think this is the last little section. Yeah. Yeah, it does break my heart.
Tore me to shreds.
Not really.
Tore me to pieces.
Roo charges after Lumpy and eventually finds him in a trap.
Scattered all over the floor.
Roo charges after Lumpy and eventually finds him in a trap. Lumpy was my nickname in high school.
Okay.
Where he feels lied to about his friends not being scary.
Mm-hmm.
When Roo releases the trap, Pooh and his friends successfully capture Lumpy, but is quickly persuaded to drop their ropes after Roo explains to them that Lumpy isn't scary and is very similar to them. Roo all of a sudden gets catapulted into some trees.
A very thick pile of tree
Of
trunks.
wood.
Of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crew and Lumpy try to save him, and this is when Lumpy finally learns to make his trumpeting call for help. Lumpy hears his mom, and she comes to help. When the crew realize how good Lumpy is, they ask for forgiveness about assuming he's big and scary. Lumpy forgives them. Roo and Lumpy play together in a victorious finish of a movie. We all got a heffalump inside us.
We all got a heffalump inside us.
That's right. Okay. All right, Ben, tell me about... Okay, Ben.
Wasn't it so good? Wasn't it so cute?
Okay, now I can lean back a little bit.
Wasn't it so good?
It was a cute movie.
It
Okay,
was so cute.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so we'll get into that then and now. What did you think about it? Well, how old were you when you watched it? How about
5 when it came out.
you were born 2000?
Yeah. I was like 5 or 6 when I watched this movie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell you about it when I watched it as a 20-year-old?
Yeah, tell me about it.
So I woke up. It was, what day is it today?
Thursday.
It was Wednesday morning, yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? I got to watch it for the podcast tomorrow. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to have a good time. I just woke up, so I was shirtless. I was in my I was in my pajama pants.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Keep talking. I'll fix this mic.
Okay. And then, so yeah, I'm just chilling on the couch in my upstairs. And I'm shirtless. I'm sitting there with a bowl of cereal, just watching Pooh's Heffalump Adventure. Pooh's Heffalump movie. I always want to call it Pooh's Heffalump Adventure because it is an adventure. And then my grandma walks in and sees me shirtless on the couch eating a bowl of cereal watching Pooh's Heffalump movie. And I'm like, oh, hi, Grandma.
What are you doing here, Grandma?
What are you doing here? She's picking up my little sister. And she just didn't answer. She just looked at the TV. She's like, oh, you like these kind of movies, huh? And I said, yeah, I'm watching it for the podcast. She's like, oh, okay. Like, she was relieved that I was watching it for the podcast, not just in my free time.
Now, picture that scenario where you're a 20-year-old man. You're a man. You're not a kid anymore, right?
I'm a man.
You're not a teen. And so you're 20 years old, having chest hair.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sitting on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a bowl of cereal?
I had a bowl of cereal in my hand.
He had a bowl of cereal in his hand. He had one of these stupid Mickey Mouse drinks in his
I did.
arm.
I bought like a pack of these.
And it's just like crisscross applesauce. Just watching Pooh's Heffalump.
That's exactly how it was.
It's like, is my grandson okay?
She's like, oh, you like these kind of movies? Yeah, Grandma,
you like these kind
of
movies?
I love it. I said the same thing when I at the gas station when I bought these. They're like, oh, you like these kind of drinks? I said, yeah, they're both for me.
Yeah, don't ask. It's for a movie.
And I didn't.
It's for a podcast. And the guy's like, oh.
Oh.
Wait, how did your grandma reply?
Oh, you like these kind of movies?
And then when you told her it was for the podcast?
She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
You told the same guy at Speedway was like, oh, you like these drinks? And you're like, no, it's for the podcast. And he goes, oh, okay.
They said, reel it in? I said, yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, I love it.
Oh, reel it in. Yeah. It hasn't dropped yet from when
No.
we're listening, but yeah.
They know about it, though.
You, for sure.
In the Dutch community, you'd be surprised at what spreads. Take that as it will.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
So, okay, so that's what okay, so now tell me what you actually thought of it then. Was this like a classic? How many times did you watch this growing up?
I watched it a couple of times. I actually didn't like watching this movie.
Neither did I, Ben.
No, as a kid, like the first time I watched it, I loved it, and then the sad part happened, and I never wanted to watch it again.
Was that at the end or?
Yeah, the whole third act. But I remember certain scenes and phrases, like when Rabbit yells "one at a time." I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the pink jelly beans. I remember the shack that the Heffalump lives in.
Yep. Do you remember the cookies and apples?
Cookies and apples. I remember Eeyore fitting the grandfather clock through the fence. I remember when Pooh eats Piglet. Just making sure you're paying attention. And yeah, the Heffalump gave.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
Make sure you're paying attention.
I wrote this all out. Come on. At some point, I would have just been like nodding and agreeing with you anyway. Just been like, yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like half asleep when I watched this at 8 a.m. So, yeah.
Did the Heffalump also give you strong Peppa Pig vibes?
I don't know Peppa Pig either, bro.
You don't know Peppa Pig?
Dude, you're a Gen Z. I'm like a millennial.
Peppa Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Nothing?
Nothing, dude.
Nothing. Oh man. Well, it's a British kids show that has infiltrated America, and so many kids watched it during quarantine that they all picked up British accents and started speaking proper English. Like, can I go to the optometrist? The parents are like,
so you're one of them.
What? No, this kid. Yeah.
Yeah, guilty.
Guilty as charged.
I seen like TikToks and Vines of Peppa Pig, but that's all I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a reference from Peppa Pig, but I can't. But okay. Okay, so that was your den.
I dreaded watching this movie this time. I
Really?
really did.
Why'd you pick it, dude?
The heartbreak scene, I didn't want to feel that again. I was honestly...
Which part?
The whole end scene was like he can't find his mom, and then like they're chasing after him. Like when I was a kid, that made me feel sad.
Have you ever lost your
Really
mom
sad.
in like a store?
Oh yeah.
So you could relate to that?
Like when you're at the register and the cashier's like quickly scanning all the items, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go grab another gallon of milk." And you're standing there like, "How am I gonna pay for this?
How am I gonna pay for this?
I don't make money. I'm 5 years old.
I don't have my debit card on me right now.
I don't have a debit card."
Okay, yeah, that sad part was pretty sad, especially when I'm like, Heffalump, like, so Heffalump's like chubby, right?
Yeah,
He's big.
he's big.
Kind of reminded me as a kid, and it kind of made me sad too. Where it's just like,
So as a kid, I'm hearing you were a mix of Lumpy and Linus from
yeah, Shark Boy
Shark
and
Boy and
Lava
Lava
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah,
That makes total sense.
I basically looked like. Do you watch David Dobrik's vlogs?
Yes.
I look like Vardon.
Like Vardon. Dude, Vardon just bought his mom a car.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I did see that.
Good kid.
We're
Good
really
kid.
endorsing David Dobrik,
We
even though
really
he's
are.
kind of like.
It's I don't know if we're
What's that
endorsing
term?
him. We're
He's
just
kind
talking
of
about
canceled
it.
right now a little bit.
He's a little bit. I mean, he's still going strong.
Yeah. I mean, you really couldn't do much with COVID anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, and
I
then
thought for
now,
other reasons. I don't even know. We'll move past it.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have said, and this isn't a flex, considering it's David Dobrik, but some people say I remind them of him sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see
You
it.
do have like the talkie, like the laughy talk.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That's very
So
true.
you've been drinking on your juice box, Tanner.
I don't want any more.
Do you like it?
It tastes like water.
It's good. It's good. It'll help you grow. It'll help you grow
calories.
big and strong.
Yeah, 15 freaking calories.
You read about the calorie intake?
Oh, well, let me read the rest. 5 mg of sodium,
No protein.
3 grams of sugar though. This tastes like no sugar. Okay, we need to keep going on. So now you regret watching it, or you dreaded watching it.
I was brought back. I felt like I was a kid watching this movie because I all those feelings of just dread and sadness and despair were brought back. And this is the first movie I watched as a little kid where I really, really felt bad for one of the characters. Like I cried for the Heffalump. I really did.
Really?
Not this time around. Of course
As
not.
a kid though, you did?
But as a kid though, yeah.
That's unreal to me.
My grandma walked in and I was crying watching Pooh's Heffalump Adventure.
She's like, "Are you crying into your cereal right now?"
She's like, "Is your cereal just tear water and
She's like,
Cheerios?"
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Yeah. Notice some milk in there. Okay. Okay, good.
All right. So my then and now.
Yeah. Or just
It's-
your now, I guess.
Well, yeah, because I'd never watched this kid growing
Mhm.
up. Sorry, this movie growing up, not
You
this
never
kid.
watched
I
this
never
kid
watched this
growing
kid. I
up?
don't watch kids. So watching it now, okay, so it's cute, right? It's a cute movie,
It's adorable.
but for me,
It's freaking adorable, Tanner.
I was just kind of like waiting for it to end, because I'm just like I don't know the whole.
I
like,
chose this movie to be mean.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
you're
not going to
freaking-
lie. I just wanted you to watch
you're
a movie
freaking-
that was meant for 5-year-olds.
You're rude, bro. Okay. So that was my kind of take on it. Was just kind of like, it's okay. Like I
okay.
get why it was probably popular in 2005
Mm-hmm.
for 5-year-olds like you.
Yep.
And for almost 10-year-olds for me.
Could you tell that it was supposed to be a straight-to-DVD release? It was released in theaters, but it was supposed to be a straight-to-DVD. And then
Yes.
and then
Well,
they
the
snuck it
time
into
frame.
theaters.
It's only like an hour and something. So Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
It said Pooh's Heffalump movie. It says hour 13 minutes, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching it. All of a sudden, there's like 13 minutes of credits. It's like an hour long.
Really?
13 minutes. Yeah, like 13 to 11 minute credits where I'm just like, oh,
That'll
thank
do.
God there's no more. Like I literally was like, I
They
skipped
really
to see if there was
stretched
like
that out. They made that text go up really slow just
Uh-huh.
to get it to 13 minutes.
well, I thought it was gonna be like Marvel. I thought there was gonna be an end credit scene, and I'm like, nope.
Mhm.
It's Pooh's
Well,
Heffalump.
there's a little Heffalump trumpet at the very end if you stuck around.
I didn't. I did
Little
not.
little Heffalump trumpet at the end. I thought that was kind of cute.
Where it was like,
Yeah, yeah. We're like, oh,
mm-hmm.
ooh.
So let's get into quotes. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
drink some of
I
my
need-
juice.
I need
No,
juice.
drink
I
mine.
need water.
I'll take that one.
It's empty. I drank the whole.
I'm good. No, I'm fine with that. We can't believe you.
Are you
But
upset that I didn't
this-
get us something to actually drink?
I'm a little agitated
I
right
can
now.
tell.
Okay,
You're a little
'cause
frustrated.
you made me watch this stupid movie, which a movie I've just learned. I thought you liked the movie. I thought you enjoyed watching it as a kid. Like this was like kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
Aliens and Attic scenario, where it was one of your
Tastes
favorite
like
movies.
Greek yogurt.
Where it does. Tastes like Greek water.
It really does.
And I thought this was a movie that you enjoyed, and so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And then to come to find out, this is a big joke to you, for you to bring these stupid drinks
a big
and to be like, yeah, I totally did this to mess with you. Like, I'm picking.
Well, the good news is
bad movie.
you can get me back. You can get me back, man.
I already have the movie I want to watch.
Okay. Is it a scary movie?
Well, no, but you told me beforehand we should do a scary movie, so now I gotta change it.
We'll see. We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Okay. All right, let's get into some quotes. Do you have any quotes real quick?
I have two.
Well, you have lyrics, right?
I have the lyrics for the entire song.
I have 3 quotes.
Okay.
So you first.
I have, you just can't argue with a word like fraught. Made me laugh.
This is from the movie. I didn't
Tigger
remember.
said that. Like, you just can't argue with a word like fraught.
Tiglet.
Which one would that be? Would that be more Tigger or would that be more Piglet? If it was Tiglet, what would it look like?
Well, let's compare it to my other podcast, Tandrew. Is that
Yeah.
more me or Andrew?
That's more Andrew.
For sure.
So it's more Piglet.
It's
Okay,
Yep.
got you. And then my second one is, the Heffalump ate my honey. Well, actually, I did. But it made me do it.
I have that one too. It says, whatever it was, it ate my honey. Well, actually, I ate my honey, but it made me do it. That one was funny.
Classic Pooh Bear.
Do you have other more?
That's it.
I have 2 more. One of them was when it said, goodbye, Lumpster, and the other one said, goodbye, Rudy Toot.
Oh, Rudy Toot. Rudy Toot.
This one was,
Rudy Toot.
and then the last one I have was right in the beginning of the movie where Pooh is narrating as it's like going, like showing clips of the 100 Acre Woods.
You didn't get a glisten in your eye at any point throughout this movie? You didn't get a little
like
tear?
I said, dude, I
little
didn't really
choked
grow
up?
up with this stuff. To me, I was just like, all right, me.
Me.
So this quote says, and Mrs. Pooh, in the beginning of the movie, says,
Mrs. Pooh?
this is one of my favorite Once Upon a Times.
Hold on a second. Who's Mrs. Pooh?
No, this is from Pooh. This is,
You said Mrs. Pooh.
did I? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Like, Pooh has a mother in this movie?
Pooh's mom.
Pooh's mom. Whose mom? Pooh's mom.
Pooh's mom. Whose mom? Pooh's mom.
Pooh.
This was from Pooh in the beginning of the movie when he was narrating over the scenery. And he said, this is one of my favorite Once Upon a Times, although I'm not sure which time it was once upon.
That was cute.
You kind of just went
That
like...
was cute.
Ben went like this.
Think about it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it was adorable.
Okay. Traumatizing scale.
On a scale from Eeyore to Piglet, I'd say that I was a solid Roo. I was in the ballpark of Roo when I first watched the movie. Very sad, very distraught, very concerned. And it was one of the first movies I watched where I felt really bad for what was going on. I cried.
I cried. So I don't think there's much of a traumatizing scale, to be
Fair.
honest. And so
You're cold-hearted, Tanner.
no, I'm actually warm-hearted. There's not any cold-heartedness.
Do you have
in
any
this.
emotion? Do you feel sadness?
It's not traumatizing.
Do you feel pain?
Yeah. I'm an Enneagram 4.
This movie didn't yank at your heartstrings and
It
tie
di-
them in
it-
a little bow?
Well, the thing is,
Yeah?
it would have.
Why are you so upset right now?
It would have if I was younger, okay?
Why are you
Honestly, I
acting
don't
so
know.
mad?
I don't know why I'm upset.
You're red. You're sweating. You're like angry at me.
No, I got sunburnt. I went to Mexico this week.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about it at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
So to me, there wasn't a lot of traumatizing skill to this. Okay, there wasn't really. First of all, why did I say it like that? Did you catch that?
I got you.
I said, "Well, to me, I don't really know why it's a traumatizing scale.
Traumatizing
I
scale.
don't really know."
So it's a 0. You're at an Eeyore, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
What's the theory, dude, about the characters in Winnie the Pooh?
They're all
like.
they're not the 7 sins. They're like
No, I thought it was the 7 sins.
I think that's SpongeBob. I think these are all like set like mental health, like Eeyore's depression.
Pooh's gluttony. Well, that's a sin.
Rabbit is anxiety.
What about Tiglet? I swear to God, dude, that wasn't on purpose. Tigger.
I think,
What about Tigger?
Piglet is anxiety.
Tigger.
Tigger is like freaking manic.
Manic?
I think so. And then Piglet is anxiety. Rabbit is pride, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, watching Eeyore, for sure, I was like, depression.
The theory is that Christopher Robin, like, this is in his mind, and he has a bunch of mental health issues, and so he plays with them.
Jeez, okay, now that just ruined my day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Okay, so
If
there
you-
is
if
some
you watch-
traumatizing skill to this.
A little bit.
Yeah, well, okay, if there's one traumatizing thing that actually was the whole, like, sad part where he couldn't find his mom.
Yeah.
That reminds me a lot of me because I kind of have, like one of my biggest fears is abandonment. And it was like, oh, snap, like I feel you,
Yeah.
Lumpy. And it was weird because, like, they called me Lumpy, too, so I was like, wow.
Did they really call you Lumpy?
No.
Okay.
I can't believe you would assume that.
Oh my.
All right.
Being put on the spot.
Let's go to Rotten Tomato score. So the Rotten Tomatoes, what do you
Mhm.
think is the Rotten Tomatoes guess? Did you already look it up?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's 80%.
It's 80%. That's right.
80%. Well deserved.
All right. So, like,
Oh,
see, the
man.
thing is, dude, it is a good movie. It's
Mhm.
a good movie, but I have to be of age to enjoy it.
Yeah.
See, okay.
You have to be. It's made for 5-year-olds. You know.
Yeah,
You
for
have
sure.
to be of a certain age to really enjoy.
Okay, bro. So what is your, like? Okay, then what's your Rotten Tomato score then?
I'm gonna actually agree with Ron. I'm gonna agree with the tomato meter, and they're
putting
both
80?
empty. I'm drinking both of these. I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10 pink jelly beans.
Dang it, dude! You stole it.
I do jelly beans too.
I put on a scale of how many little pink jelly beans that Pooh has eaten.
Yeah.
What would you rate this movie?
Mhm.
So how many? 8 out of 10? Idiot.
8 out of 10. 8
You
out of
pissed
10.
me off.
Great minds think alike, man.
Okay,
Minds.
I would give this Rotten Tomatoes probably 8 out of
10 jelly beans. Just say it.
Well, how many did he eat? 10? No, yeah, he left a whole trail. There's
You
like
ate a whole bag.
I'm gonna say 25. No, okay. On a serious note, the percentage I would give this movie is like a 70. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm just not of age to watch it.
Yeah, it's good for
Not
what it
of
is.
age. I need
How many
to
times
show
are you
my
gonna
ID.
drink from that and realize it's empty?
This one isn't. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Do you have any closing remarlumps? I don't.
I just think it's fitting to conclude the podcast with our best Heffalump trumpet.
We already did that.
Let's do it again, just one more time.
That was really good.
Oh, I get a head rush every time I do it. Okay, so I know I jumped on you saying that next episode has to be spooky because it'll be October. It's the first week of October, so if we're gonna do spooky,
Yeah. Okay. I guess. All right. Well,
But we can also-
scratch the movie I have written down, and I guess I'll pick one that I just like. Well, I guess I got a couple. Okay. Here's my movie. Right?
actually,
Oh God. Now what? What else do you need from me?
do you think if we push this episode back, like if we can get this out next week, we can watch this one. I think we can do that. Let's do it.
Do you want me to say the one I have written down?
Say the one you have written down. Go for it.
All right. So the movie we're going to be watching next week is a little movie called Simon Birch.
Never even heard of Simon Birch.
Yeah, now you know how I feel. I had to watch freaking Pooh's Heffalump movie
This is
for
your
the whole
revenge?
freaking week.
Simon Birch.
Simon Birch?
I have never even
If you
heard
think
of that
this movie made you cry,
Mhm.
ho! Dude, you're in for a
Ho?
trip. Ho!
Oh!
You're in for a freaking trip, dude. This
Alright, I'll
one's going
watch
to make you
Simon
bawl your
Birch.
eyes out twice. All right, well, this was a good episode.
It was fun.
This
Hopefully
movie-
you guys had fun watching and listening to Tanner
steaming.
be actually upset. And
I'm pissed.
yeah, thanks for tuning in. You wanna plug away?
Talk Time with Andrew, Spotify, Grow and Go, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Reel It In, obviously. Follow me on Instagram at Tanner Reckledge and Twitter at Tanner Reckledge. Ben.
Follow me on Instagram at LaCroixBoyBen. And OnlyFans is coming out next week. Thanks for keeping it real.
Oh, let's keep it real. Are you serious right now?